All right. What is going on, everybody? Needs more drums. Back with another American Truck Simulator video. Welcome back to the channel. This is a super cool video. I'm excited to finally do one of these special deliveries. We're back in the Rags to Riches series, and this is probably going to be the last one that we do before we get our own truck. So I thought, might as well do something a little more challenging. And yeah, this will be pretty sweet. So let's go ahead and jump in here and get started. So we're back in the International Eagle, one of the cool new trucks that is, well, newer trucks to the game. So 18 speed, 600 horse. This is going to be a fun drive. Let me just make sure here. Do I have any beacons? Oh, I guess I don't have any fun little flashing lights. That's a shame. Oh well. Well, alright, let's see if my driving's any good here, but this will be exciting. In this video, probably just, not too much music or anything. Just kind of want to pay attention to my driving. And, yeah, just kind of got to keep it low-key. And sit back and relax and enjoy. Just pulling out here. Actually, I do got to do one thing real quick. Got to adjust the field of view here in my cab. All right, there we go. And I can't see that mirror too well either, so. All right, now that we got that done, let's get on the road. So the only thing I've been trying to do a little more lately is try to float some gears, like I just did successfully there. I'm not always the best at it, but kind of getting the hang of it a little bit, and it's cool that in the game you can actually do that. So if you don't know what floating gears is, basically it's just instead of using the clutch, you could just go from one gear to the next just by kind of slipping the shifter in there at just the right time. And it's actually a real thing. A lot of I'm not a professional truck driver or anything, but a lot of go left here. There we go. Okay. Right around the side street. I mean, these people in this neighborhood are gonna get woken up very rudely at 4 o'clock in the morning. By this super huge load coming through their block. Oh man, feel bad for them. Oh well. But yeah, so basically, floating gears is when since semi-trucks don't have synchros in their transmissions, you can go from one gear to the next without using the clutch. But, and you can also downshift as well without using the clutch as long as you rev match. But, yeah, it's cool to float gears, and, it saves a little wear and tear on your clutch in real life, and so I've heard. Plus, it's a little bit quicker than having to actually double clutch every time. And so the way that it works in, at least in the game, is each gear is about, they're all like the same size, so to speak. So, well, I mean, I know they're not, but in thinking about floating gears, every gear is going to drop I want to say 400 RPM. So you can just kind of look at your your tachometer, and then if I want to float to the next gear, like right now I'm at about 19,000. So my next gear is going to land at about 15,000. So if I go to 5th, be just around 15,000 there, and it'll, if you don't hit it, grind it till you find it, as they say. But you might see me do that more than once in this game, but that's cool. I haven't been too good on the downshifting yet. So it's been a while since I hauled one of these. All good. Please keep it between the vehicles. I'm trying, man. This thing's so huge, you know, it takes up both lanes. Sorry. Oh, this guy's gonna try to pass me on the left. Are you kidding me, dude? Oh my god. That's annoying. Definitely not gonna make that turn. Oh, that's nice. Jeez. Yeah, like I said, it's been a minute. Oh well. Good thing it's just a game, right? Don't need to be running into police cars. Fresh air in the cab here. Roll the window down a little bit. This guy's coming up on my left. Room. Yeah, no, I'm going slow, but I mean, come on. No, what, you gonna pass me and then match my speed? Alright, dude. Gotta love it. I love when people do that, you know, when you're driving and somebody will fly right past you, and then they'll slow down and then you know, match your speed, and I'm like, why'd you have to do that? Totally unnecessary. Definitely huge. What are we at here? 66,000 pounds? That's fun. Definitely feel it going up this hill, that's for sure. Still though, I think the heaviest load in the game is still that that transformer from the heavy haul DLC. That thing, I think it's over 100,000 pounds. Which is, you know, ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. That's, you know, that's cool about this game is that you can actually kind of feel it when the loads are a little bit heavier. You can feel it in your truck. slow, 40 miles an hour. Yeah, sorry if this video is a little bit longer, but I figured why not. I know these things take a little bit more time, and gotta go a little slow. I can't just book it from A to B like, you know, you can sometimes in other trucks. That's alright. Gives us a chance to relax, listen to this nice engine, whatever it's got in it. I really don't even know. Probably a Packard or Cummins or something. That's what I do like about some of the sound mods, or the engine mods, you know, especially the one that I use. Get some really good engine sounds, especially some good straight pipe sounds and stuff. So makes it a lot more realistic. You know, it's always cool when you have a truck with a nice sounding engine. It makes the drive less a little more entertaining, that's for sure. It's kind of cool though, like kind of by where I live, I see some deliveries like this, you know, here and there, because I live by the something called the Crossroads of America, which I don't know if you know what that is, but basically there's two U.S. highways that intersect, and it's US 30 and US 41. So US 41 goes all the way north to south, and US 30 goes all the way east to west. And so a lot of times we'll get, you know, some loads that come through there, you know, with police escorts and stuff like that. Usually it's, you know, like I think the last one that I saw was like a big, I don't know, kind of similar to that one on here, that massive tech park versus that big box or whatever. Those will come through sometimes, things like that. I've also seen a lot of wind turbines, like the blades. Those things are super long. I don't even know if, you know, if you haven't seen one on a truck, they're absolutely insane. And I've seen them a few times. You know, I remember when I was on my road trip, I seen one. They had a whole convoy of them, like 3 or 4 of them. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You know, those drivers really gotta, you know, unlike I'm doing out here hitting police cars and stuff, you know, they gotta be a little more careful, because those trailers are, you know, it's probably 3 times longer than a regular trailer. Yeah, those are pretty cool. And I know sometimes even, you know, the backs of them are sort of independent from the front. So like the rear wheelbase will have like an independent steering mechanism, so it can help kind of in a similar way to I don't know if you know what like a tiller ladder truck is, you know, like that fire departments use. So in bigger cities, you know, they need a longer ladder, but they don't, with the way the streets are, you know, the trucks can't be too long, you know, on a single wheelbase, on a single frame, you know, because then your steering radius is just way too big, and then they can't get around the tight corners of the narrow streets and everything, and, you know, especially people parallel parking and all that stuff. So what a lot of cities have, such as New York's got a couple, I know, you know, out in California they have a lot, like LA, all of their all of their truck companies are tiller ladders. So they basically have, it's a trailer, so, you know, like a tractor trailer, but the trailer, a guy sits on the back of it, and it steers it, so you can steer the trailer, so it's sort of, you know, the trailer can follow the cab a little bit better, and they can really more easily maneuver through those tight spots. And yeah, that's what, you know, I've seen a lot of, well, I shouldn't say a lot, but some you know, bigger trailers like those wind turbine trailers and stuff kind of have a similar mechanism to where the back will steer and kind of follow the cab, so that, you know, you're not won't get caught on any corners or anything. But yeah, you know, pretty cool. The tiller man, they always call him, sitting back there steering. Pretty sweet. Yeah, if you don't know what that is, go check it out. There's a lot of YouTube videos in it. You know, maybe you'll learn something new every day. So, anyway. That's also pretty cool. I got hauling this on I-80. I remember when I was taking my road trip, you know, we pretty much took I-80 all the way as far as it would go. You know, I mean, not through Wyoming, not this part, but at least through Illinois and like into Nebraska. You know, I-80 spans, goes pretty far west to west, so I drive this a lot, especially by, you know, it goes right by my house too, so whenever I go out into Illinois or something, what is going on here? I hate it when they do this, you know. I don't know if that guy was going to merge, so the cop started slowing down, but I remember one time I was doing one of these special deliveries and the cop just came to a dead stop in the middle of the freeway. And I ended up just like smacking right into him, and I was like, whoops. Thank goodness it's just a game, but yeah, you know, I don't, obviously the AI is not as smart as we'd like them to be sometimes, but that's okay. Drive in the shoulder with this freaking thing. Just gotta make sure I don't flip those guardrails. areas that they don't have, or where I live, you know, in the Midwest, is I just passed those gates that close where the interstate will close if it gets, you know, too snowy or something. And you know, honestly, there are a lot of areas out here where I think we could kind of use it. I know, you know, a lot of times we'll take I-65 south when I would go down to school and stuff. That's basically the only way to get there. So, yeah, if it snowed or something, you know, you had to be pretty careful because it's just all nothing but open farmland and wind farms for you know, it's like I think you get on and it's like 120 miles or 112 miles or something until your next exit, and it's like, man, there is nothing. You're driving through basically the middle of freaking nowhere for, you know, 2 hours until you hit Indianapolis, and then you know, get off from there and a little more civilization. But it's like, yeah, when it snows, you know, I remember one time I came home, you know, just after it snowed real bad, and there were a ton of like cars just, you know, marked to be towed that were stuck in the ditch. You know, some trucks too, and you can see even like some of the skid marks or the tire tracks in the snow, you know, where some of the trucks or cars went off and had already been towed out. But yeah, it was there were way more than I thought. It was pretty rough. But yeah, it's something that, you know, it's hard to keep all those roads clear because, you know, everything just blows over. So little scary, you know, not somewhere you want to be driving in the snow, that's for sure. Almost at the end of the journey. Time for a fun fact of the day. So yeah, we're gonna go way back to my childhood. Fun fact of the day: I used to have a huge collection of 1 to 32 scale like toy trucks, and I shouldn't say huge, but you know, I'd always, if we'd go to like a truck stop or something, or you know, you can get them. They used to have them at Toys R Us, man. Yeah, remember that place? I know. So I heard somebody though, or somewhere though, that they might be back in business. Somebody bought the domain or the licensing or whatever to bring back the Toys R Us name. So you might be seeing another Toys R Us soon. Don't quote me on that, but I thought I saw it somewhere. Like that was actually a thing. But yeah, I used to have all these, trucks, and it was like, a bunch of Kenworth W900s and Peterbilt 389s and the 379, or not 379, 359 or whatever the other one that's in this game. I have some of those. I have some of the other Kenworth ones that are in this game, the 2680s. But a little Jake brake action. All right, let's see if I can make this turn the right way here. Oh, there's nobody over there. Awesome. No problem at all there. That's nice. All right. We're almost there. Yeah, those toy trucks are buried in a bin somewhere in my basement or something. I figured I'd save one day, give them to my future kids. So it'll be a nerd like me and play Truck Simulator. Who knows? But yeah, I'll tell you, man, nothing beats having like real toys. It's awesome when your kids, you get a Lego set, or you get some toy cars, some little Hot Wheels or something. That was way better than everybody nowadays sitting on their freaking Amazon Kindles. I sound so old, but all of my cousins growing up, all my young cousins, the new generation, they're all sitting there in their Kindle Fire or whatever at family Christmas, and I'm like, man, get some real toys. What the heck? But anyway, we have arrived at our journey. That was fun. Besides the fact that we crashed into a police car and lost $700. Haven't done one of these in a while, so it was a nice little break from just doing some regular deliveries. So yeah, definitely we'll want to do more of these in the future when we get a truck powerful enough to pull these trailers, which we will not be getting right off the bat because those are expensive. But yeah, thank you guys for watching and sticking around. If you stuck around all the way to the end, good for you. Hope you enjoyed the drive, and if you didn't, well, sorry to those people. But leave a like, subscribe if you want to see some more, and thanks for watching. Catch you in the next video. Peace.